What is going on, guys? Thanks for joining my channel, Robinhood. This is Bob. Today's video, guys, I'm going to go over week 7 of my big portfolio, so let's get started. Before we get started, guys, I just want to share some great news that happened to me. I basically landed my dream job. I am Chief of Operations, so this in my field is basically the highest you can go with the company. So good news with the stock. I can probably save about $3,000 to $4,000 a month to put into the stocks now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold on to it. And if the market does crash, I will have that much more money to buy back in. I am actually going to close out, or at least take most of the money out of my Webull account. I'm up about $3,500, about 34% I'm up. I'm going to take $10,000 out of this and put it into Robinhood. And the 29.18, I'm going to just buy UVXY if it does drop below 16 or $15, and just hold it, and hopefully the money will double and then take it out and try to redo the same thing. So that is the news, and unfortunately I probably will only be able to do updates now, so once a week, probably on Saturdays. This job is Monday through Friday. It is full-time. It is a lot of hours. Even when you're off, you will have to go over certain numbers and come up with a game plan each and every day, and the weekend also. So that is my great news for you guys. So hopefully by the end of this year, depending on how the stocks go, I could enter in another $30,000 to $40,000 hopefully. So we'll see long term how that went. So let's get back to the stocks here. As you can see, all time I'm up $2,994. If you watched my previous video, I was up a lot more. I was trying to be greedy. I didn't want to really make any trades because of how the market was going, but obviously I did end up selling covered calls, or selling puts, with Fubu at a $9 strike price. Fubu was actually at about 930s when I decided to do this move. So it opened up around 9:30 first thing in the morning, and then it dropped about 9:22. So I just did a $9 premium that it wouldn't go below $9. Didn't work out. I'd had 63 options. Obviously you can see it fell all the way down to 839. Instead of selling out of this stock, I did end up just holding on to it. Fubu do have their earnings on Wednesday. I'm hoping if Fubu can just have some type of pop on Tuesday, I'll probably sell out of it, because when you have earnings, you really don't know what exactly is going to happen. Even with good news or bad news, you're not sure if it's going to go up and down, even if they have great news but a bad forecast. So if Tuesday pops up, decent day, I will sell Fubu. Hopefully I can get it to $9. If it stays around this price or it goes down, I'm thinking about selling covered calls because the premium is really high right now. Or I might just risk it, honestly, and just hope that Fubu will go up, because if you pay attention to Fubu, it has sold off pretty well. Sometimes it'll bounce back and then fall back. So I'm hoping it's going to hit this and bounce off of it. So it's already below usually where it's going to be at here. You can see 903, 868, 886. But it fell down here and then it did pop. So I'm hoping that it will pop back up at least one more tier into the hopefully $9-10 range. If I'm lucky. Like I said, it will sell at $11 that it kept on popping to. So hopefully it can pop back up with earnings. But that is a big play, and you can see I'm down $3,843. If you didn't watch my previous video, I did do sell some calls because I was down big time on UVXY. And it did pay off, so I made almost $10,000 in options with this, but I was down on the stock side probably about $6,000 to $7,000 at one point. So I was in the green, but you can see when I did my options, the stock itself fell off and fell off more. And around this point is when I did bought some calls. So it did pay off. If I did hold on to it, I could have definitely made a lot more money. But in my eyes, I just wanted to take that profit at that time because it went from being up $1,000 to being down almost $8,000 in about a day or two. So that is what I did. I'll show you my spreadsheet. It was a lot of calls and puts I did. You can see everything I did here. I sold a call. I sold another call. I made about $700. I tried to buy a call because it fell at a 15.50 strike price. I ended up buying it back at a loss at 124. I also bought a call, 88 contracts, which was about $11,000 I think at that time. So it was a big risk because this is when it dropped down to like $14. It could have definitely went down a little farther. I did a $13 strike price, and of course it did go up. It went up about $1, so I made $8,600 off of that. And then I did sell a call as well at a 7, and I bought it back, which I should have just held because this was almost guaranteed money. So I bought it back and I made $210. And then when I bought this back, I did end up selling puts for FUBU the next day. I could have just held this and just stopped being greedy and took the profit. But I wanted to try to make an extra $500-600 on top of that because this stock started shooting up the next day. With UVXY, stock side I lost about $5,700 and I made about $10,000 on the option side. But then I went back on Friday, made a mistake selling puts, 63 contracts, $9 strike price, $9 premium. I just let it expire. It did give me $567, but on the stock side, since it fell so much, I lost $3,843. And with Meta, I was just trying to do a quick in and out trade. The stock fell about $1 after I did this, $1.50. So I just sold it because I wanted to make some other moves, and I lost $45. So after all this craziness of being up $10,000 just on the option side, losing on the stock side, I ended up only up $371. But for how the market is, I'm pretty sure a lot of people lost money. So for being up $371, even though it definitely could have been a lot more, I'm not going to be too greedy with that. So overall, I'm up $2,994. Like I said, in the next week or two, I will be adding another $10,000 into my portfolio. End goal for this portfolio with the end of the year, trying to get it to $100,000 without adding no more than what I've already put in. So $60,000 is what I'm putting in. The market has been really crazy. If you pay attention to how my year has gone so far, every week it's almost started in negative. So first week I was down, then towards the end of the week I was up, then down again, then up, then down even more. Almost, at this point I was actually down almost $10,000, even though it doesn't show it. Then here I was up 54, and then you can see here I was down 7,000, and then I was up. So if this chart is correct, FUBU might go down on Tuesday, but I'm hoping it pops, so I'll break this cycle here. So if it pops on Tuesday, I'm going to sell it out. If it does go down a little bit, I'm probably just going to hold on to it, to be honest with you. I'm going to take the chance of it going up just because I feel that even though it's on a downward trend, here in January, it did hit 886 and it popped back up. It tried to make resistance, a pull to the top here. It just didn't make it, and it did go down lower. So I'm hoping this is the bottom where it's at now, and at least it'll pop back up to the $9 to $10 range, even if that'll be the new high or resistance. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. How you guys did in the week. Definitely hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.